What's up, guys? Ron from Ronald Law, and we're going to talk about the NAR Settlement. This is the National Association of Realtors. If you haven't heard of this right now, this is a groundbreaking change in the way that people pay for real estate. But what I want to talk to you today is, how do you get money? How do you submit your claim and get your piece of the pie? They settled for hundreds of millions. I think it was $1 billion in total. How do you get it? Well, watch this video if you want to understand how to submit a claim. I actually sold 2 houses during this time, so I'm hopefully going to get some of that commission money back. All right, Ron from Ronald Law, and if you follow this channel, I did talk about this settlement a few months ago. This was a class action lawsuit. It was filed in Missouri, and basically they alleged that the sellers were price fixing when they automatically list the buyer's agent fee. Long story short, they went through this legal mumbo jumbo. I'm a lawyer, I'm allowed to summarize that way. And they have a settlement. And so now they've released the website. I will put the link down below. It's called realestateCommissionLitigation.com. And this is where you submit the documentation if you are a seller. So I want to be clear, what they have set up is for the seller, the amounts that you paid will be subject to settlement, reimbursement from their money. So these are a couple of the settling parties. Mine were from Compass. But I encourage you, if you've sold a house during this period, you don't need to have used them specifically, because the settlement does include other brokerages that aren't necessarily listed. So since mine were with Compass, let's take a look. What are the settlements about? Compass is going to put $57.5 million. And the reality is that it's probably not going to be that much money, because we're looking at a potential of 21 million claimants and their associated commissions. One thing that is very interesting, and I was looking over here, so there could be 40 to 50 million people that have claims, and we're not sure exactly how it's going to be divided. We do know that lawyers are going to get paid. Don't get me wrong. The lawyers are going to get paid off the top of this settlement amount, and you're going to submit a claim, and some estimates say that you might get $13. So $13 out of $30,000 in commissions, $10,000 in commissions that you paid, you might get $13 back. I still think it's worth it. So let's get to it, Ron. 57 million. How do I know if you're part of the settlement? You have sold a home during the eligible time period. And let's see if we have the FAQs. I got the FAQs. So they have a pretty broad range, 2019 to 2024, 2018, 2017. But basically, if you had something in that time frame, then you would be eligible. File a claim up here. The deadline is May 5th. So I'm going to get this video out. You guys have a few months, but you got to do that. Otherwise, you completely lose your rights. So file a claim. There was an important note for me. If you sold multiple homes, you're going to need to submit multiple claims. So I'll just fill this out. Now this is my current address, so we just populate it. Boom, boom. Put my email address here. Call me. Look how tech savvy they are. You can do a debit card. You can do a paper check, Zelle and Venmo. I'll take Zelle. See, look, they don't even have PayPal anymore, because PayPal's not cool. You've got to do. I'm surprised they don't have Cash App, but. Address of home sold, so I've got 2 on here. We'll pop in this old one. Dallas, Texas 75204. I still remember that. I cheated. So one of the documents that you may need, and I'll pull it up here, is your closing disclosure. What that is basically your settlement statement, where you have the closing date, you have the purchase price, and most importantly, you have the real estate commissions paid, and it'll list the brokerages right there. So that's what we do, and you do need to submit that. So I recommend getting a copy of that closing disclosure in PDF format, preferably signed, before you go on here, but you just do that. Sale home price, again, if you have that closing disclosure, it'll kind of remind you, you know, here, let's see, buy side. So here's, you know, you have that chance to upload the document. Hit save, it's uploaded, you go next. Give you a nice little summary. You can double check all of your information, property information. Uploading is that closing disclosure. You'll type in a signature like this, and then you want to hit submit. I'm not gonna hit submit since I've already filed this claim, but I am gonna show you guys what it looks like when you submit it. So you'll get this success sign. Oh, it's actually in color. I saved it in black and white. And you'll get a claim number. I think that's important. You'll double check your information. I checked Zelle, but that's it. So you should expect to get something in a few months. They're saying around the end of October, but that's it for walking through. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope this helps you guys get some money back, because times are tough out there and you need every dollar that counts. So smash that like button if you found it useful, and we'll see you next time.